Where are we? In the future. In our time. But you guys aren't supposed to be here. Oh no, I forgot a key element in all this, Godzilla Jr. What would that be? We have to stay a good few hundred meters away from anybody so that way no one else gets teleported as well. Then why did we need to touch Godzilla Jr.'s dorsal plates when we teleported? It's because we've experienced situations where the two of us wound up in different parts of time because I wasn't holding on to Godzilla Jr.'s spines. It seems to vary a lot, but this time we all got lucky. But now everyone's here, including Dad and Godzilla. Don't forget me, mate. Chuck? Where did you come from? Oh my, I was right behind Kong when you guys activated the time machine. So you're close enough to him that you got transported to the future as well? Pretty much, mate. Great, now we have my dad, Godzilla, King Kong, Space Godzilla, Titanus, and Chuck to worry about. I don't think we can handle any more people than we already have. Well, what's important is that we focus on the present, or I guess, in this case, their future. They're all here now, and that's what matters. What do you mean that's all that matters? We have to send them back to their timeline. It's already tedious enough we got into a fight with 2 destroyers over Titanus. Well, think about it this way, Little Red. We have one of 2 options. 1, we can send them back to their present, and risk us having less of a chance of defeating and fighting the Time God by ourselves, or 2, have both the power source for the weapon and have all these guys fighting alongside us against the Time God, giving us a better chance at defeating him. You do raise a pretty convincing argument. I'll choose the latter, which means I choose the second option, in case you guys aren't familiar with that term. We'll let all of you guys stay, but once we defeat the Time God, we're sending all of you guys back to your timeline. Got it? Yes, more adventures with our children all grown up. More battles with my space uncle and a big hairy ape. Hey, I thought we settled our differences. Relax, Kong. That is what I like to call a joke. More bathroom breaks, mates. What? What did I do wrong, mates? Enough said. Godzilla Jr., let's take these guys back to our hideout, shall we? Sure. Alrighty, everyone. Let's go. We've been walking for a while now. When are we gonna get there? Sucks that you Angry Birds can't fly. Me, on the other hand, I mean, just look at me. I don't have feathers nor wings, yet I'm flying right above you. Shut up, Space Godzilla. That's not even flying anyway, that's just hovering. There's a difference. Both of you stop bickering, this is nothing compared to what I usually have to deal with. Speak for yourself, Godzilla. That's because you're used to walking and swimming great distances. Me, on the other hand, my non-existent legs can only get me so far. Oh, hey Red, mate. It just occurred to me. Why does Reggie have legs, but you and Super Red don't? He's my half-brother. We all share the same mother, but different fathers. Me and Super Red's dad has toes, while his does not. And you know, to be honest, I wish I had his toes, because I hate walking on this dang grass. Red, this isn't grass, this is slime. Wait a second. That ain't no slime, this is smog. What the? Ugh, are we gonna be okay in this stuff? You guys should be okay. Me and Godzilla Jr. don't go out often, but this smog seems fine. While that does sound reassuring, I have to ask, why is there smog on the ground to begin with? That's because this is Hedorah. Wait, what? Hedorah? Hedorah's the ground now? What happened to him? About 5 years ago, Hedorah tried to fend off the Time God from destroying the land. In doing so, he got obliterated mid-air, and his body parts flew all over Monster Island and absorbed into the ground. Wait a sec, Monster Island? This is supposed to be Bird and Monster Island, with the exception of Piggy Island and Skull Island, which are also merged into the 4. Well, 100 years ago, all 4 islands ended up separating from each other. We're not sure why, but we think it has to do something with that earthquake that happened the year before it. I'm sorry, 100 years ago? How far are we into the future? About 3,000 years after your guys' time period. 3,000 years? Gosh, no wonder why things look so different now. We're in the year 1998? This is awesome! My new movie should be premiering. Even though I think that's Zilla's. Godzilla. We're in the year 5019, stupid. Oh, sorry. 5019? I didn't know you guys were that far into the future. Well, you better believe it, Dad. Because this is what things are like nowadays. And despite our time travel, there's no going back. What do you mean? We can time travel back to our timeline and fix everything, can't we? It's not as easy as the movies you see lay the groundwork to be. If we did that, it'd only create an alternate timeline for you guys that would have no effect on our present. Our home is forever stuck like this, now and always. Junior's right, there's no going back for either of us, but we hope we can create a better future for what's here now. That's why we came after Titanus in your timeline in the first place, because we needed a super weapon that was powerful enough to stop the Time God. Why couldn't you guys get him from this timeline? I mean, Godzillas have a long lifespan, don't they? Well, yes, but... dude, it's okay. Is he alright? I'm not sure. Son, you alright? Yes, Dad, but... But what? Because you guys don't exist in this timeline anymore. We aren't here in the future? Why is that? Why didn't you guys tell us sooner? Because it's painful to talk about, okay? Look, truth be told, we both wanted to tell you guys sooner, but we couldn't bring ourselves to do so. It's a heavy subject for the both of us. You know what? That's completely understandable, but we really need to know why. This is serious. This is our own lives we're talking about here. You guys deserve to know. I'll tell you guys. No. What? I'll tell you guys. See, 50 years after the islands were separated, we were all separated along with them too. We all kept contact with each other, just not as much as we used to. Red and Dad would always focus on their normal lives, but would always message each other. When we all had a get-together here on Monster Island, that's when the Time God attacked us. He wreaked havoc to us all. We all tried to stop it, but he was just too strong for all of us. One by one, he started killing everyone off. Rodan, Matilda, Ghidorah, Bomb, Mothra, Chuck, Derpy Godzilla, Leonard, and even you two. Red and Dad. Both of you two were killed right in front of us. We had no time to react. You guys were there 1 second, and then gone the next. It happened that fast. We fled the area and hid underground, knowing that there was no winning against him now. When we emerged from the ground, we saw the aftermath. A sky, once a pure, beautiful blue sky, now a gray and blue mix. The ground, once a spectacular green wonderland, now a smog-infested place that killed all the plant life around here thanks to Hedorah's sacrifice. We had to endure 50 years of that pain. That memory of you guys dying right in front of us will never leave us. It wasn't until we gained the ability to time travel that we came back and visited you guys. Mentally, we were so shocked and happy, but we knew we couldn't say anything, because that especially applied towards that all the time until now, seeing you guys again and happy and well, not knowing that the fate would come for you guys later down the pipeline. You guys deserve to know, and we're sorry for holding the truth back. Even if it was a hard subject, you guys still deserve to know. So, that's the reason why we died? I had no idea the future would be this devastating for us.
You guys carried the pain for that long? Thank goodness you told us now, because that way we can be prepared for when the time god strikes. But if I may, as someone who's millions of years old, I know how it feels to lose someone, especially like family and friends. Son, I never told you this, I never told Red this, and I never told Little Red this, but years ago, I lost my friend Varen. He was young, just like me at the time, and we were fighting alongside each other. We were in the middle of a war, and I loved him like a brother, and he was killed right in front of me too, at the hands of an evil kaiju who's still out there. Just know this, I myself couldn't stop his death either. He couldn't regenerate as fast as I could. This was before I learned how to transfer my energy to another kaiju, or to any other creature for that matter. So ultimately, he succumbed to his injuries and died right in front of me. While I'm doing much better now with my own family, friends, loved ones, and enemies, nothing could ever take away the amount of respect and love I had for Varen. He was like a fourth brother to me, and in a way, an uncle that you never met. I basically had a whole team of brothers. Shin, Godzilla, and my two brothers in arms, Anguirus and Varen.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Dad. Why aren't you telling us this now?
Because, much like how you guys didn't want to talk about our deaths, Varen's death was something that was always hard for me to talk about, even to my own flesh and blood.
Well, thank you guys for telling us everything. Godzilla, Little Red, Godzilla Jr. I can't imagine how much pain you three must have been in. We've all lost someone close to us for many different reasons, but a part of this is to keep pushing on and focus on what we have now, but also honoring and never forgetting those who we have lost. So let's keep pushing forward and build a better future for all of us while we still can. Eh?
Red's got the right idea. If there's someone we can count on, it's my old buddy pal Red here.
The best uncle I've ever had. Hey, I'm right here. Sorry, Uncle Space G. Well, I see our hideout up ahead. Let's go in. Well, guys, welcome to our secret hideout. I can't help but feel like I should ask, why does this look like my old home back in Hollow Earth? Why does this place look like our home just without the blue sky? This is literally just a cave, you guys. We're just inside it because this is where everything is left. This is the last part of the grass that's actually locally available to us and not forcing us to have to go like who knows how many miles just to see this grass. Luckily, it doesn't appear that Hedora's smog got into any of this. I'll go ahead and say that this place is crack-a-lackin'. I could stay here for at least a little while. Why, mate, do apes usually like dark, deep places like this? I don't know, Chuck.
Do birds usually like being twisted up into a pretzel?
Oh mate, isn't that the same thing you threatened with King Ghidorah a few months ago?
Yeah, but clearly his electricity power's got the best of me.
King Ghidorah does not have anything on me when it comes to the power of electricity. And mate, you don't have anything on me when it comes to speed.
What does electricity have anything to do with speed?
I don't know, mate. I thought we were just besting each other.
Well, even then you still lose. Space Godzilla was created from a black hole, and black holes can pretty much suck up anything, not even light. You, on the other hand, lost to a foot race to Terrans.
Shut up, mate. Stop it, you three. We're in a hideout now. Now we just need to think of a plan.
Well, wait, if you don't mind me asking, what's stopping us from just time traveling back in time right now to our timeline and stopping all of this from happening?
That's easy to say, but harder to do. The time machine runs on Godzilla Jr.'s metabolism, meaning it only has a certain amount of power it can use. I haven't eaten anything since we arrived in your time, and to be honest, I'm starving.
Well, looks like it's a job for your dad.
What are you talking about, Dad?
Let's go out and hunt. I mean, we should be able to get enough food for all of us.
Godzilla, don't you remember? They said that all the smog killed all the plant life around here.
Yes, the plant life, not animal life. Think about it. We're creatures, we're animals, we're genetically built to survive in nature. Little Red and Godzilla Jr. have been out here in this type of environment for 50 years, so I think we've got a good shot at finding food.
Once again, that's easier said than done, Uncle Godzilla. Every time we find food, at best it's a skull crawler, a pit monster, or a pterodactyl, and even then, it's so scarce that it has to last us a week on average. That's why we haven't been time traveling as much to you guys lately. Well, still, we still need to find enough food to at least survive, because we aren't going to get anywhere here if we could just keep standing around here, unless we actually make an effort to go search for the food.
Alright guys, let's make a plan. Alrighty, you two. Since you guys know this terrain the best out of all of us, where do you guys usually find these creatures?
We usually find them up north from here. It's a long walk, but it's manageable, and it's always worth it too. Sometimes. If you guys want, here's a fold-up map of what Monster Island looked like before it merged with the other three islands. It's kind of outdated, though, when it comes to terrain.
No problem. Is this spot where we are right now?
Correct. It's very hard to make out, but yes, that's where we are right now. If you look northwest, that's usually the area that we usually find them in.
Okay. So, perfect. Now that we know where we are and where we're going, what are we packing here in terms of weapons?
Well, aside from our super weapons, which we're going to be using against the Time God, Godzilla Jr. mainly has his base weapons. You know, claws, spines, teeth, tail, you know, all the standard. I'm just the intellect of the group.
Are you calling me stupid?
We agreed on this years ago. Stupid.
It feels weird seeing you guys fight like that, yet it's still funny at the same time. Anyway, Space G, King Kong, Chuck, and Titanus, what are you all packing in terms of weapons?
Oh mate, I just got a beak, my super speed, and a huge handsome body.
If you got such a handsome body, how come I don't see you with any chicks?
Well, just my claws, spines, teeth, then tail. Do my supernatural abilities count?
Only my sweet, trusty battle axe.
You still haven't let go of that thing since we last saw each other, have you?
Keep talking smack about my beauty of an axe and I'll shove it down your mouth.
Hey Kong, can you pass your axe over here for a sec?
Sure, knock yourself out.
Wait a minute. This axe blade is still pretty dang sharp.
Of course it is. It's made from one of my grandfather's dorsal spines.
Wait, so that means that this thing could still have some atomic properties to it.
Are you suggesting that we charge it up and quickly dispatch our kills with this thing?
Yes, you blast it with your atomic breath, King Kong will use the axe to kill the prey.
Then it's settled. That's our plan for killing, but what about catching?
Oh mate, how about me in space to use our super speed to outrun and catch the prey? So that way you two can come in and do your thing.
Sounds great. Well, we've got a plan. First, go to location. Second, find prey. Third, catch the prey. Fourth, kill the prey. And fifth, eat the prey.
I'm legit so happy we have them here now. Weren't you just complaining about them being here earlier? Oh yeah, right. So, just out of curiosity, what are these super weapons you guys speak of? We'll show you guys when we get back to the cave. We meant to show you guys earlier, but I guess we were going hunting instead. Fair enough.
Isn't this great, Junior? Going hunting with your old man again.
Yeah, this is pretty fun to do after all these years.
Are you crying?
Dad, it's you, okay? I can't fathom enough how happy I am to see you guys again after so many years. And the fact that we're doing this again after what's been, 50 years? For me, after everything me and Little Red went through, I still can't believe I actually get to talk with you again.
Junior, it's going to be all okay. We've dealt with the Time God before. Remember the last time he attacked us? When GameGodzilla tried to use him as lever to time travel back in time and kill my grandfather, preventing all future generations of our species from existing? We still won that. And if we won it once, we can definitely win again.
Yeah. You know what? You're right, Dad. Let's do this.
Man, I really wish I had a son too. Honestly, no you don't.
Wait, the last member of his own species can't have his own son?
Would you be even able to raise your own son? Because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be able to even babysit.
Oh, we'll see about that when we get home.
Alright, you know what? One night. One night with Godzilla Jr. If you babysit him well, then I'll be proven wrong.
You got yourself a deal, King of the Monsters.
You know I do, eighth wonder of the world.
Sheesh, those two have gotten along a lot better since the last time I was here, huh? Oh, trust me, mate, you have no idea. They still get under each other's skin, but when you have a giant gorilla and a massive mutated reptile as friends, yeah, that tends to happen a lot. Wait, guys, do you see that? Is that what I think it is?
Pray.
Chuck, Space Godzilla, do your thing.
Oh mate, you sure you want to do this, Candy Corn Shoulders? I sure do, second fastest Angry Bird. Gotcha! Sorry, Matt, but this is what we need to do to survive.
Godzilla, hit my axe. Thanks, man. Hold on to you two. I'm coming.
Oh mate, we should probably get out of the way, shouldn't we? Yeah, because otherwise we're gonna become dinner.
Cowabunga! Heck yeah, it's about time we...
What's wrong, King Kong? We got our meal. Let's take it back to the cave and cook it for dinner tonight.
Godzilla? Look who we just killed.
Skullcrawler?
No, Skullcrawler! Oh, thank goodness you're still alive. What are you doing here? We thought everyone died.
I thought you guys died too.
It's a long story, but we're from the past. We came here when Little Red and Godzilla Jr. brought us here.
That's great, but why did you guys do this to me?
This was a purely innocent mistake on our part, Skullcrawler. We needed to eat to survive. We just didn't think our prey would have been you.
I needed food too. I hid underground when the time got attacked. I stayed there, only coming out when I needed to find food. But I guess I'm now someone else's food. I just didn't know I would be my own family's food.
No. This is not how things end. Godzilla, heal him.
Don't. This is how I'm going out. Us Skullcrawlers can't regenerate on our own. And don't want the interference of other titans. Please, use me as a food source if you must. But I have one favor to ask. Please take care of my son. He needed food when I went hunting for it.
Skullcrawler? King Kong, listen. Everything is going to be just fine.
Nothing about this is going to be just fine.
King Kong, listen, we just made a mistake.
A mistake that costed the life of a friend I didn't even know was still around. Skullcrawler was my friend, a family member, and now I'm responsible for his own death, and he had a son he was just trying to provide for? This is my fault. All my fault.
King Kong, look over there in the hole.
What?
King Kong?
I'm so sorry.
I can't believe it. We killed Skullcrawler, and he had a son he was just trying to take care of in this harsh environment. What do we do now?
Little Red, Godzilla Jr., how'd you guys not know that Skullcrawler himself was still alive?
We don't go underground that deep. The cave hideout's only a few feet underground. Skullcrawlers, on the other hand, can dig thousands of feet underground to the point where they reach the hollow earth. Skullcrawler seemed like he was just too scared and too focused on keeping himself and later his child safe from harm. Well, now that we've got Skullcrawler dead and his own son doesn't have a parent to take care of him, what do we do?
Well, I hate to say this, but as for Skullcrawler himself, we're gonna have to take his body back to the hideout and fry him up for dinner.
Godzilla, knock some sense into yourself right now, man. We're not eating a member of our own family.
Well, guess what? It's either him or nothing. We're either going to starve to death here and never come back home, or we fry him up and actually eat something.
I really hate to say this, but I've got to go with Godzilla on this one. He has a point. Skullcrawler literally said before he died he wanted us to eat him, to finish him off. Yeah, I guess. On second thought, we'll have to take him back home and eat him.
Why did his fate have to come to this?
Well, mate, in terms of food, it's either that or nothing.
Alrighty then, it's settled. We'll take him back to the hideout and eat him for dinner. You coming, Kong? Yeah, I'll catch up to you guys. Suit yourself. Huh? I'm still so sorry. Hey, King Kong, your meal's ready. I'll go get it soon. Come on, you look upset. Do I? Of course I'm upset. We just had to kill my best friend, and I was the one responsible for the final blow. I get you're upset, but there's something you're not realizing here. I killed my best friend. What could it possibly be that I'm not realizing here? King Kong, we're in an alternate timeline. This isn't our true home. Our true home is filled with green grass and the bluest skies. More blue than my atomic breath ever was. So? What does that have to do with anything? What's your point? My point is that soon, we're going back home and see everyone that we're missing again. Mothra, Bomb, Matilda, Derpy Godzilla, the younger versions of Little Red and Godzilla Jr., and yes, Skullcrawler. But it still feels weird knowing that I would kill Skullcrawler in the future. A version of Skullcrawler. None of this happens in our timeline anymore. We're here now to prevent everything that's happened in this timeline from happening in ours. This means that we won't be there to time travel forward in time and killing off Skullcrawler. He's going to be safe and sound with us. And not just any version of Skullcrawler, our Skullcrawler. My pet and your best friend. Everything will go back to the way it was before. I promise. Yeah, you know what? You're right, Godzilla. I think I'm okay knowing this, and I'm going to see my friend again. That's the spirit. Now you go inside and eat. I'll be watching baby Skullcrawler for you. Thanks, Godzilla. I really needed that. Thank you. You are smaller up close.
Well, guys, how are we feeling so far? Still feels weird that we ate our own family member, but we had to do what we had to do in order to stay alive in this harsh environment.
Yeah, I also reassured King Kong outside that everything was going to be just fine between us. Yeah, thanks a lot, Godzilla. I really needed something like that. Anything for you, Kong.
Well, it's good to know you guys are on good terms now. I feel like these two have always been on good terms with each other. It's just that sometimes there's a reason to fight, but there's also a reason to get along. King Kong and Godzilla are just that type of friend pair. It's about time I should have picked up on that. Oh my, you should have seen me, Red, and Bum. I used to tease the two back in high school and how much faster I was compared to those two. Okay, you weren't that much faster than I was, Chuck. Our powers were still developing after all. Excuse me, our? Red, you're worldwide famous for being the only Angry Bird that doesn't have a superpower. Oh, we'll see about that when we get back home, Space Godzilla. Well, glad to hear you guys are enjoying your stay, because Red, as I've said to you before, we'd be showing you guys the super weapons. And it's about time we do so. So, behold! The super weapons! Whoa, these look like King Kong and Godzilla!
Except yet it's another robotic replica of us. Especially me. Dad? King Kong, don't be ridiculous. That's not your dad.
Why am I not allowed to have my own cool Darth Vader-like moments? These are actually the Monarch Titan Tech versions of you guys.
Monarch? What's Monarch?
That's GameGodzilla's old company name, nitwit. Before he changed it to GameGodzilla Enterprises, it was later bought out by those humans.
And may I ask, how do you exactly know that, Banana Breath?
I went around snooping inside his base once and I accidentally found those court documents. Wow, they were weird. And I've dealt with the court system more than once. Oh my, these look incredible. Oh yes, you can say that again. These look way better than any of the Mechagodzillas we've ever faced. Wait a sec, since we are in this desolate, smog-filled wasteland, how'd you guys even come across these?
They're all from an abandoned warehouse GameGodzilla had many years ago. He always feared a day like this would come after he made that deal with the Time God. So he constructed these as super weapons as a way to kill the Time God in the brink of an apocalypse.
Well, just two questions. One, if he had these the whole time, why didn't he use them sooner? And two, how do you guys know all of this?
Well, the first one's pretty easy to answer. He had no time to react. He was out there joining the party when the Time God attacked us. GameGodzilla was the first to get zapped away, so he couldn't call in reinforcements to arrive and join the battle in time. And as for the second, it basically said in GameGodzilla's old journals.
GameGodzilla had some old journals? I wonder if he liked anyone.
Do you think he maybe had a crush on Mothra?
To be honest, it seems really predictable that he would.
Actually, he had a crush on Godzilla's mother, Gojira.
Godzilla?
Excuse me, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay, cause I swear, if I survive all this mayhem in the future, I'm going to have a very stern talking to with GameGodzilla.
Anyways, the machines are still fully operational, but can only be maxed out as 5% power thanks to Godzilla Jr.'s energy. However, with Titanus' energy, the strongest energy signal we've ever recorded even nowadays, it should be able to max itself out to 100%, and possibly even more.
If I had the nickel for every time I was used for someone else's energy source, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's strange that it happened twice, am I right?
So now that we've seen the weapons, how do they work?
Yeah, I was wondering that exact same thing. Do we remotely control them? Do they control themselves? They're suits. They're mechanical suits. You go inside either one of them and take control of it. Every movement you do, the Titan Tech suits do it as well. What about the mechanical parts of the suits? Wouldn't that just limit our mobility in there? According to GameGodzilla's early prototype testing documents, it's all designed to be as flexible and mobile as possible. So, each of them have a lot of tech and gadgets in these weapons, but there's still enough room for one person to climb inside the suit each and take control of it.
Wait, you can pilot those? Wow, that's sweet. Can I control the one that looks like me?
We'll decide who pilots them at a later time. Right now, though, it's about trying to configure them first.
I would want to pilot myself, but honestly, I'm the best that there is, and that mech surely ain't got anything on me.
Do you have enough energy to defeat the Time God?
No.
Exactly. So that's why we need Titanus' power, since his power is greater than even yours, Godzilla.
That's something I've been meaning to ask though. Where does my energy play into this?
Well, for starters, we need to find a way to convert and harvest the energy into the mechas without hurting you.
What do you mean, without hurting me?
The most basic method we could have tried is to shear off 2 of your dorsals and place them into the back compartments of both mechs. However, we don't know if you regenerate the same way Godzilla can, since you and King Kong died the last time fighting Mechagodzilla 3.0 until Mothra came in and saved you both.
Oh, I see now. But can't I just shoot it with my heat ray then? No one gets hurt.
Then the machines get damaged. Even though you're sending a constant wave of energy towards them, it would still damage it thanks to the force of your beam. That sort of method works on creatures. At least you guys are genetically modified to take in that sort of energy. But it would damage these mechs. Aw mates, then what else do you guys propose? I say we use Kong's axe.
Wait, what? Why my axe?
Your axe blade is the only severed dorsal plate from the Gojira family that we have. Otherwise, we'd have to take a spine out of either Godzilla, Space Godzilla, or Titanus. Even though Godzilla and Space Godzilla can regenerate, we already have this spine right here, so why go through the trouble of ripping out a dorsal spine from one of these guys when we have this one right here? Yes, and then that way, Titanus can shoot his heat ray at it, giving it full energy to power the mechs.
Well wait, if we use Kong's axe blade for this, that means we only have one spine to power one machine.
What if we just break the dorsal spine in half and then power both pieces? Then the spine itself would only be able to carry 50% of its regular capacity of power. There's no way that half a dorsal spine would be able to support that much power without imploding it on itself. I've got it! Why don't we send King Kong back in time with Godzilla Jr.'s time machine to his past self, grab that axe, and come back to this present with 2 axe blades?
You know what? I'd be down for that idea. Godzilla Jr., prepare your time machine. It's time for me to shine.
Okay, so to recap, your mission is you simply going back in time, grabbing your axe, and coming back here to our present. Got it?
Yeah, no sweat. I've got this in the bag.
Keep in mind though, I'm coming with you.
Wait, what? Why can't I go by myself?
If you went by yourself back in the past, how would you come back here without me?
That's easy to answer. I would... Well, the thing is, Yeah, you got me there.
Exactly, so he's coming with you.
Man, I thought this would be a King Kong only subplot.
Make sure you got your normal axe in case you get into a scrape with any of our past enemies, King Kong and Godzilla Jr.
Got it. Let's go, Junior.
Everyone back up. Thank you. And now, setting a course for Bird and Monster Island, June 2019.
Let's do this! What was that?
Time travel. You'll get used to it eventually.
Yeah, I don't exactly have a time-traveling machine attached to my back.
Whatever. Improvs.
But we're here. Home. I know it's just blue skies and green grass, but I've spent so much time in your world, I didn't realize how much I'd miss mine.
Don't make yourself at home that quickly, King Kong. Remember, we're on a mission. We're here to grab your axe from the past and to come back to my timeline.
Got it, but why did we choose to come back to June of 2019?
Well, this is several months before you guys came to our time, right?
True, but might I ask, how do we know where to go from here?
Well, simple. This is when you and Space Godzilla attempted to attack Red and Godzilla.
Oh, I remember now. Let's go find them, them? Me?
Call those guys them, since that King Kong and you aren't the same anymore. Especially that Space Godzilla.
Man, thanks for telling me that. It's nice to know I've changed from then to now. Godzilla really raised you well.
Thanks, Uncle Kong.
What'd you just say? I'm an uncle?
Wait, Godzilla never told you that before?
No. I guess it's because for a while he hated me, so he never considered me a part of his family until now.
Well, Godzilla's definitely considered you a part of the family now, King Kong. You're his brother now.
That's so sweet.
Are you crying, Uncle Kong?
Yeah, it's just, after losing my original family and never really getting to know them, being reminded that I have a family now to call my own warms my heart 1,000 tons.
Well, don't worry, King Kong. You'll always have us. We're your family now, no matter if it's in the past, present, or future.
Thanks, Junior. You're a lot like your father.
Ah, get over here, Uncle Kong.
You know, I just have one question for you. How do you control where you're going with that time machine of yours on your back?
It's quite simple, really. All I need to do is just think of a time and place as to where I want to go, then I go there. The thing is, I need to eat or drink something before I do so, since it drains a lot of my power.
Can't you just absorb the energy from the sun?
The time machine itself doesn't power off solar energy. Only energy that's transferred through my body works. Maybe if I do some installations with my time machine, that I could pull that off. But as of right now, I can't.
Makes sense. Wait a sec. There they are, with Space Godzilla.
I presume that this is when he tried manipulating you?
Yes, actually. He used my self-centered personality of always trying to be the best and turned it against me, making me believe that I was a villain for a sec, and to fight Red and Godzilla at the time.
So, you want to be the best that there is, huh?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Wow, just shows how self-centered and arrogant you really were at the time, huh?
Yep, you're telling me.
Then kill Red and Godzilla! Neither of them will stand a chance against the brilliant mind of Kong, the ninth wonder of the world!
That bozo couldn't even get my alias correct.
He's so clueless. I'll meet you back in my base. Go to Red and Godzilla. Godzilla's taking Red out for Take Your Best Friend to Work Day.
Since when is that a national holiday?
Since I don't know. Anyways, go!
On it, but one more thing. Why can't I use my axe for this?
Because that's for my super weapon to take control over the planet.
Alrighty, so it's time for me to use my greatest weapon of all, my intelligence. Oh no, I forgot. The axe is with Space Godzilla, not me.
Not to worry, because we've got the skills that kills.
Oh, you've got that right. Alright, we're here.
Fantastic.
Alright, so what's the plan?
Well, you're gonna disguise yourself as the Kong from the past, go in there, ask him for the weapon, then come out, then we'll time travel back to our present and power those Titan tech machines.
Awesome. But wait, how do I exactly get the weapon? He needs it for the super weapon.
Well, just say you can't kill Godzilla without it.
That hurts even for you to say, but sure, let's do it. Here's my axe for safekeeping. Also, just one more question. How do I look?
You look the same as you did a few years ago.
Oh, fair enough.
This will be the ultimate super weapon!
Hey, candy corn shoulders!
Kong, I already told you to go kill Godzilla in red.
Yes, but I realized that I can't kill Godzilla without my battle axe. I know it's for your super weapon, but can't I use it now, kill Ren Godzilla, and then give it back to you and execute our plan for world domination?
Fine, here you go. Here you go. But remember, without it, I can't do it until later.
Fine.
And don't come back until Godzilla's head is on a pike.
Got it. Thank you, Space Godzilla. Or should I say, candy corn shoulders?
Stop calling me that! Yes, I can't believe it. The plan might actually work. Oh, hey there, little pit monster. It's been forever since I last seen you.
Uh-oh.
Who is that? I'm the pizza delivery guy?
Seriously, Junior? That's the best you can come up with?
Well, what else am I supposed to do under that short notice?
Wait just a sec. You aren't my Kong, are you? You're working with that freak. What the? Pull me down right now.
Unhand us right now.
I don't know who you two are, but I'm gonna have a field day with you both.
Woo! I can have so much fun all day with you two.
Let us go, you thermal-colored Godzilla wannabe.
Thermal-colored Godzilla wannabe, eh? That's the best insult you can come up with? After candy corn shoulders, you'd think you'd just give up right there and then, but no. Well, how about you get over your giant ego for a sec and stop thinking that you're the best villain out there?
Oh, what do we have here? The hero of the story? I mean, it's pretty clear that shouting in front of the same villain you're trying to both steal from and fooling isn't such a good idea. Some hero you guys are.
We weren't even trying to stop you. We already know how your little game ends.
Then tell me, how does it end, huh? How does this little game of mine come to a close, huh? Does it end with me winning or losing?
We aren't telling you any...
Or what? You're going to kill me? Like you can do anything. That's why I sent you to go fight Ren and Godzilla without your own axe. Not because I needed to power the super weapon. It was to speed up the process. I could do that with or without the axe, you dumb ape.
Huh. So you lied to me about that too? Oh, I want to rip your tail right off and feed it to you.
Oh, what's the matter? Is Donkey Kong angry at me? Did he fail to kidnap Pauline before Mario could rescue her again?
King Kong, he's playing mind games with you. Don't listen to him.
Shut up, you overgrown lizard!
Go fall off the Empire State Building.
Ouch.
Listen, if you two don't tell me exactly who you guys are or why you're here, you can kiss your lives goodbye. So, I suggest you guys start talking.
Why don't you talk to the foot?
You have some nerve.
Fine. Untie me. and we'll tell you everything.
What? No, don't! Are you crazy?
Hush. You promise? Yes, just untie me. Oh. That was quick.
Alright, now that I've untied you, go ahead and tell me.
Here it goes. I am Godzilla Jr., son of Godzilla. And you obviously know that's King Kong. And we are from the future.
From the future? Then why do you look so different, but this dumb Smash Monkey looks the exact same?
I'm from the further future than King Kong is. I come from 3,000 years into the future, while he only comes from a few months from now.
Then what made you guys think that coming back here was a good idea? Because we needed to save his future, and soon to be ours. What do you mean by that?
The Time God, you know him?
Of course I know the Time God, who doesn't?
He came back and almost killed everyone, except me and Little Red. Everyone is dead in the future, you included.
Everyone's dead? So that means I lived past this event. No, you didn't. We killed you. You guys didn't kill me. Godzilla Jr. just said I lived past this and died in the future.
You died twice.
We killed you. Me, Red, and Godzilla. Then you got revived by Destroyer. So let me get this straight. You guys killed me by teaming up with Red and Godzilla, you traitor!
Uncle Kong!
Oh, I'm going to torture you so hard, you're gonna wish you were dead, able to see your parents again.
Leave him alone!
How about you shut up there, Junior? Your story ends today, in the past. How fitting.
Ta!
Junior, no! What?
Space Godzilla, stand down.
Oh no, I'm not staying around for this smoke. Come on, Kong, let's go.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Or what? You and your little gang featuring Chirp from Peep in the Big Wide World, Mighty Joe Young, and Martin the Gecko from Geico?
I say we can take him. It's 3-on-1.
You said it yourself. Let's take down Candy Corn Shoulders.
Alright then, bring it! What the? Get off me! Let me go!
Let go of me already.
What is this? What is happening right now?
Oh no, nothing. Nothing major. I just want to have a little casual conversation. What did you do to my son and my friend?
Nothing. I was just playing is all.
Okay. That must be one really intense game in order for you to tie them up as well, throw them to the ground and threaten them with their own life. In fact, why don't we play a little game I like to call Spit the Truth? Because if you won't spill the truth, maybe this will. Last chance. What did you do to my friend and my son?
Like you would want to know. If you want to kill me, just make it quick.
Alright then, so be it. Don't worry, I had to do the same thing, but with the battle axe. What's that? Sorry, I couldn't really hear you. Oh wait, you have a tail stuck in your throat? Well then why don't I pull it out for you? You should have never messed with us.
What was that?
You two okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm fine too. Thank you for saving us, Dad.
You're welcome. But Future Junior, what's going on here?
Yeah, explain why you're back and there's two Kongs now.
Alright, to sum it up, I'm from 3,000 years into the future, and this King Kong is only from a few months into the future. So, my present is completely destroyed by the Time God, so we time traveled back to this King Kong's present to retrieve a power source, bringing him and a lot of other people along as well.
The power source is extremely important and has to be used to power 2 super weapons to defeat the Time God and hopefully reverse the damage that he caused. But we had to time travel back in time here to retrieve my older battle axe, so we'd have 2 dorsal plates to act as 2 energy reserves in a way. And then the next thing you know, we're caught here and you saved us.
I'm sorry if this was all some complex stuff for you guys to hear. Your future is, well, complex.
Wow, I felt like I was just told the entire storyline of FNAF by listening to that.
Oh, so wait, you're the future version of me? What happens to me in the future? Oh, trust me, I think you'll find out soon enough. King Kong?
He still hasn't earned that title.
Oh, you'd be surprised, brother.
That's my uncle.
Well, now that you guys are here, here's what you guys came for.
My axe! Wait, are you gonna give that to me or me in the future?
They need it more than we do now. It's obvious that everything's gone downhill in the future, so we can't let them go empty-handed. Otherwise, that defeats their entire purpose of why they came here in the first place.
Don't worry, you'll get 2 of them in the future, as you can see here. You look sweet with that axe though. It's like I'm looking straight into a mirror. Oh, trust me, we are far more different than what initially meets the eye.
Oh, yes, you are.
Well, we must go now. We've been here long enough. We need to get back to our president and power those machines and take down the Time God once and for all.
Farewell, you guys. We'll see you guys in a few moments. Make that 3,000 years.
I see what you did there.
Wait, before you guys go, Junior, I need to say this.
What would that be, Dad?
Stay safe out there, and don't get hurt.
I'll try my best, Dad. Thanks again. See you guys later. And now, setting a course for Bird and Monster Island, June 2019.
Let's do this!
Wow, they're gone. Oh my, that doesn't feel right. What do you mean, Chuck, that doesn't feel alright? Oh my, isn't it obvious? Godzilla Jr. is our only way home, and the fact that now he's gone, along with King Kong, that basically means we have no way home. You're jumping to conclusions like way too fast, Uncle Chuck. They're hopefully not gone for long, because we still need those battle axes to contain a power for the super weapons, ASAP. What do we do in the meantime? We wait. There's really not a lot we can do right now. We don't exactly have a time machine of our own, since King Kong went with the only person who can do that. Oh mates, do you think in the time being we can perhaps play some Godzilla Tokyo Clash? Actually, I was thinking for the time being we could perhaps play some Angry Birds Knock on Wood. What? Why is everyone looking at me like that? My game actually has destruction, and you know you failed at a Godzilla game when there's no destruction.
Yeah, and you know you failed when an Angry Birds game has no slingshot action. I'm looking at you, Angry Birds Pop!
I feel like it's so good in this game. I don't even know it's kind of fun.
My video game series doesn't feel appreciated anymore. We just had our second movie. Why are people still acting like this? Huh? What was that? Oh, that's what it is. Huh. I didn't see you there, little guy. Hi, my name is Red. Whoa, wait a minute. I'm not gonna hurt you, little guy. Wait, hold still. What was that?
Hey Red, come here. Chuck is beating Space Godzilla in the game by using me.
I'll be there in a sec. Wow, using Ghidorah in this game sucks like he does in real life. I have no idea who this Megalon guy is, but he looks cold.
He's another old friend of mine from college.
Makes sense. Not so fast, Titanus. By the power of Aunt Mothra, you shall be vanquished and turned into dust and blown into smithereens.
Hey Little Red, you mind if I see that playing piece for a sec?
Sure, knock yourself out.
Man. Don't worry, honey. We're coming back home soon.
Are you having a romantical moment with a board game playing piece?
Why don't you just sit down with your Ghidorah playing piece before I rip off your tail and shove it down your throat?
Okay, I was just playing around with you.
My apologies. I need a moment out.
Seriously though, you good though, Godzilla?
Yeah, I just miss everyone from our timeline. My friends, my family, my enemies, everyone.
They'll all be safe, Godzilla. Don't worry.
I'm not worried about that, since I know we can defeat the Time God. It's just that it's been so long since we last seen them. They're probably worried sick, wonder where we've been through this whole time.
We'll still see them again. We'll fight until this is over. I promise.
Thanks. Thanks a lot, Red.
Oh yeah, Mothra wins again. Man, this guy sucks. I want Ghidorah. Oh mate, so what? You can get beat by Godzilla? Godzilla will tell you that Ghidorah is more than just a match for him. Hey Godzilla, tell him about your battles with Ghidorah.
Yeah, Ghidorah gave me a good fight every now and then, but we're cool now.
See, even he agrees.
Come on out, little vine. I know you're sentient. Let's talk here, okay? Come out, wherever you are.
Hey Red, are you after that imaginary vine again?
It's not imaginary, but yes, I've been trying to find a way to communicate with it. I know it's sentient, so it's gotta be out here.
Sure, I'm willing to bet it'll come out with a McDonald's order of burgers with a side of fries and a 2-liter Sprite.
What's with you, Godzilla? Do you just not believe it exists?
Of course I don't. Why? Because it doesn't exist. It's all in your head.
One, it definitely does exist. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. And 2, I am just a head.
Whatever, Red.
Alright, wise guy. If you think you're so smart and think it doesn't exist, then why don't you try speaking into the ground and talk to it?
Fine, but only to prove that there's nothing under the ground. Hey, Vine, it's me, Godzilla, King of Monsters. And as the King of Monsters, I command you to come out with your little fake imaginary hiding place and show yourself. Thank you. That will be all. What the who he is that?
It's the vine. See, Godzilla? I told you it was real.
Ugh, my nose!
What was that? Did the ground just shake? Oh mates, are we having an earthquake? No, that was not an earthquake. An earthquake would have happened for much longer than that. Godzilla? What was that?
Violante.
Biollante? Who's Biollante?
Yeah, who is that?
My old science experiment gone wrong. And my sister.
You have a sister? And she's the youth, mate?
Godzilla, why didn't you tell us about her at all?
Because I wanted to leave it all buried in the past, okay? It's a long story, but I'll give you guys the rundown.
Oh, this has gotta be interesting.
Red, you remember our science experiment projects while we were back at Bird and Monster High, right?
Yeah, of course. Those are some of my favorite projects. Why?
Well, the theme that year was to plant something and make it unique. I saw what other people were doing at the time, so I wanted to one them up by creating a plant that was sentient. In the middle of the night, I snuck into my parents' room and collected a bit of their DNA. Then I combined it with the dead corpse of a Venus flytrap. The two merged and created a small little plant monster I named Biollante. Suddenly, it attacked me. Unsure what to do since my parents were sleeping, I decided to take matters in my own hands. I took it and I chucked it out the window, never to be seen again. But obviously 3,000 years later, she's still alive and thriving, just in the earth now.
Wow. Under our noses, she's been here the whole time?
Yes, and it's my fault for not doing anything about it sooner.
Godzilla, what are you doing?
Doing something I should have done a long time ago. What the? Get off me, Biollante!
Biollante is the name you gave me at birth. I am a being that surpasses all understanding now, Godzilla. I am the destroyer of worlds!
Wait, Biollante, stop! Please, leave Godzilla alone. You two share so much more in common than you believe. He's your brother. Don't try to kill him.
But he tried killing me! Am I supposed to stop defending myself and let him do just that?
Godzilla, tell the Biollante that you won't kill her.
Oh, fine. I won't kill you, Biollante. Ugh, that's gonna leave a mark.
So, what are we gonna do with her now?
Nothing. Just because I won't kill her does not mean she gets to talk to me. I want nothing to do with her.
Godzilla, come on! She's your own flesh and blood.
So, the Godzilla clones from back home were made using my DNA, and you think that just because they're my children, I'd care for them, right? No! They tried to kill me! I'm not interested in associating myself with anyone who tries to kill me, especially my own family. What? Why are y'all looking at me like that?
If that's really your mindset, then explain me.
What do you mean, explain you? What about you?
I'm literally Gojira's DNA mixed in with a space rock. I'm Manila's brother, your own father's brother, mind you. Yet you convinced me after I killed you to become a good guy. So why can't you do that for Biollante?
Because she's a science experiment gone wrong. She's an abomination of a creation.
So, the same thing would apply to me. I'm just a free creation of Gojira on accident, yet here I am right beside you on your side. So, but just because I consider myself that, no one here has ever said that I'm a science experiment gone wrong aside from myself. So, if I'm not, then she's not either. Space Godzilla's got a good point there, Godzilla. You need to accept and treat your sister better.
You know what? I don't need this right now.
Fine then, go ahead. We don't need someone like you to talking to us or treating your own sister like that. Let's go, mates.
Godzilla? You out here?
Go away, Red. You know I shouldn't be talking to anyone right now.
Godzilla, please. I'm literally the closest one to you. You can talk to me about any problems. What's up?
It's Biollante, okay? I can't stand that she's still out there alive. It means that she's been alive this whole time.
Godzilla, regardless of how they were created, you always saw people in a good manner. Why you do that to Space Godzilla but not Biollante is so hypocritical. Start enlightening yourself towards Biollante more.
You know what? I'll give it a go. Because I know sticking around here all day isn't going to do anything. Biollante, you there?
Biollante, please. Godzilla just wants to talk with you.
What do you want, Godzilla?
Biollante, look. I'm deeply sorry for trying to kill you, thinking you're an abomination. And I guess it's just, I don't understand myself a lot of the time. I see the positives in a lot of people, including GameGodzilla, yet not you. I'm just so hypocritical, and I don't expect you to forgive me. But if I can at least try to do anything to make it up to you, any way, shape, or form, that'd be most I ask for.
Give it time, Godzilla. You still messed up big time with me, but if you're willing to have a change of heart with me, then it sounds like we're on the right track. I'm your sister after all, and that makes us family regardless.
Thanks, sis. Say, can I have a hug?
Well, it sounds like both of you learned your lesson.
Yeah, and speaking of which, I want to properly introduce the family to her now.
I know you've got a son, a brother, and uncle, but who else?
You've got two more brothers, actually. Shin Godzilla and Godzilla.
Wait, really? Tell me more about them.
Man, this makes me wish I could talk to Reggie again. Who's Reggie? How do you not know? You know, Biollante, I just had one question for you. How are you able to control yourself? Are you able to control the ground? And if so, how much are you actually able to control? Can you control the entire planet?
That was 4 questions instead of 1 question. But since you asked, I'm a plant-based creature capable of absorbing myself into any plant ecosystem that exists. I can control trees, grass, vegetables, roots, and even fruit. I even speed up the growing process of dead seeds.
Wait, you can do all that? Man, that's excellent. It's amazing that you survived the Time God attacks.
For sure. I mean, it wasn't easy. Being able to hide underground and keep everything still, but somehow it worked.
Sucks that we weren't as fortunate though, right?
It is what it is. You guys are here now, right? Trying to undo all the damage the Time God caused? That's a major priority. You guys came into this wasteland of a planet when we needed you most. I'm tired of having this goop on my body all day.
Wait, this smog stuff, isn't it Hedora? Is he still alive?
Hedora, you there? No, he's dead for good.
Wait, now you're just finding this out?
Nah, I found out right after he was killed that his smog body parts came sliding all across the ground. The Time God also destroyed his organs, which also meant his brain too. Since his remains are covering the ground, they developed a mind of their own. They don't remember who Hedora was or is. They can't speak, move, see, taste, or hear. They just know that they're all around.
Well, at least you'll never need a blanket again.
That's true.
Hey guys, what's going on here?
Hey Godzilla, I'm just having a conversation with Red here.
Biollante is so cool.
You know what? She really is.
Little Red, it's been a while now, and King Kong and Godzilla Jr. still haven't arrived home yet. What's going on with them? Hold your horses, Dad. We don't know if they're in trouble, or they're just on their way now, or what's happening. But either way, there's nothing we can do about it now except wait. I guess that's fair, but that just kind of leaves me a little bit worried.
I hope they're doing okay out there at the very least.
And we're back. Man, that was a cool adventure we had, right, Junior?
Oh, you bet it was. I'm just finally glad we got that second axe. Welcome back, guys. Nice dual wielding, King Kong.
Thanks, Titanus.
Alright, now that we've got our axes, shouldn't we go ahead and power those Titan Tech machines? Yes, but as for right now, we gotta decide on who's piloting them now.
Oh yes, please pick me. I want it. I need it so badly.
I'd like to pilot one, please.
Oh, the duality of kaijus. Yes, King Kong and Godzilla can pilot the Titan Tech suits. Just know that when they're fully powered, they may have enough energy to even supercharge yourselves.
Alright, Donkey Kong, you ready to do this?
Yeah, you bet I am, King K. Rool.
Just so you guys know, there's also buttons in the finger areas to activate different weapons and commands on the suits. Godzilla, by rotating your arm, you can launch some missiles out of your suits' thighs.
Oh, sweet, look at this! I can't wait to use these in Godzilla vs. Kong.
Mechagodzilla is going to be using those in the movie, dummy.
Wait, Mechagodzilla's going to be in the movie?
Wait, I don't think I'm supposed to reveal that yet.
Whatever. We're in the year 5019. The movie is already released years ago.
Fair enough.
Now that we've got Godzilla and King Kong in those Titan Tech suits, it's time to supercharge them. Little Red will have an energy reader when we found those Titan Tech suits at GameGodzilla's old laboratory. Titanus, do your thing, and shoot those battle axes as hard as you can with your beam.
As you wish.
More! We're at 20% power! Keep it coming! We're at 50% power! Keep it coming! More! Titanus? You okay, dude? Yeah, that only used up 0.001% of my energy. And as I'm saying this, it's already been replenished. It's just I've never fired a beam like that in quite a while.
How do you know?
I have an energy detector on the side of my eye. Alright, Junior, time to put the axes inside the Titan Tech suits. Oh my, how's he exactly supposed to do that? I was wondering the same thing. Thankfully, there are 2 compartments in both suits that exist to allow an energy source to be held of any kind. Alrighty, these things are ready to fly. Alrighty, now these things are ready to fly.
Fly? Wait, these things can fly?
Yeah, of course they can fly. You think that we would just fight an airborne-based opponent on the ground?
You used to do that all the time with Rodan, King Ghidorah, and Space Godzilla, and all the other flying opponents you faced. Don't you remember?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So, how do you guys feel?
This feels amazing.
I've never felt this amount of power in my life before.
That's because you've never felt any type of power in your life before, you big ape.
Shut it, lizard.
Guys, what's that?
Is that just Biolante again?
No, I swear I'm not the one doing this.
Oh, mate, then what do you reckon it is?
Oh no. Then, if it's not Biolante, Godzilla Jr., you think what I'm thinking?
Yeah, it has to be.
Come out wherever you are. I sense the large energy presence coming from this planet. I know you're still alive. Come out and show yourself.
Oh no. Guys, we're too late. The time god's already here.
Dad, Uncle Kong, it's your guys' time to shine. You guys are our last hope. The fate of our futures are entirely in your guys' hands. Beat the time god and restore balance for all of us.
You ready to do this, monkey boy?
I sure am, Triangle.
What's the matter? Scared? Shy? Come out and fight me!
Hey, you giant fool!
Well. What do we have here?
I think you know exactly who we are.
Let me guess. Bert and Ernie?
We're the ones who you killed over 50 years ago. We're the ones who came back to avenge the innocent people you erased from existence. And we're the ones who will put a stop to your madness.
50 years ago? You mean when I wiped out GameGodzilla and his friends? Please. It's not possible for you guys to beat me. I control the space and time continuum.
Alright, King Kong, you ready?
I was born ready.
Alright then, game on.
Sorry, Time God, take this.
How did that hurt me? It's impossible.
Try knuckle sandwich.
What kind of trickery is this?
You know, looks like you need a celebration for all the hard work you put into destroying our home. Take these fireworks.
Need some thunderous cheer with that fireworks show? How about a loud one?
That's it! I don't know how you guys are hurting me, because it's literally impossible for you guys to. But if you want to fight dirty, I'll fight dirty.
King Kong, you okay?
I'm getting dizzy.
You guys are seriously getting on my nerves. I had fun killing you defenseless creatures, but now you guys are really getting on my bad side.
As if we weren't on your bad side before.
Godzilla, he's on the ground. Now's our chance to pin him and destroy him once and for all.
Sounds like a plan, let's do it. It's over, Time God. You're finished.
That's enough!
Whoa! What's happening to my suit?
My suit's not working either.
Guys, what did he do to the Titan tech suits?
I think that was an EMP, an electromagnetic pulse. Anything that's electronic based that's hit with one of those gets disabled for quite some time.
You guys have quite the courage to be attacking the likes of me, but that's ultimately your biggest mistake.
Hey, Michael Jackson's one glove. Leave my friends alone.
Pest. Oh, what's the matter? Want his fate?
What did you do to our friend?
Exactly what I did to him 50 years ago. But since you guys are somehow back, I'll give you guys a choice. Either stop interfering with me and my plans, or die. Your choice. So, what will it be?
We can't just give up, can we?
Oh mate, did you not just see what he did to Space Godzilla? Space G was the toughest out of any of us.
Well, we can't just sit around here and do nothing. Space G deserves to be avenged. We won't be surrendering to you, Time God. You've taken away more than enough from us, and we're sick of it.
Last chance!
Does it look like we'll be changing our mind? No. Now come on and fight us already.
Well, I gave you guys a chance this time. Time for your doom! Ah! What was that? What's the big idea?
Leave them alone!
Together, we are FNAF!
Of all I do come up with, it has to be that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't exactly make lines on the spot. Don't blame me. It's not my fault.
Oh, that is the last time!
Not so fast.
Ah! Ah!
Why don't I ask you a question? Or should I say, ask you a question?
Ah! I had it! You guys forced me to do this! See you guys later!
We won? We won! Guys, I think we won!
We may have won the fight, but the war is far from over. Look over there.
What in oblivion is that?
Guys, what's happening? I have no idea, but we need to figure out something that we can do in order to stop it.
Oh mate, I don't know if there's anything we can do. It looks like it's absorbing our island, taking away everything. One piece at a time.
So that's his last-ditch effort? To destroy the island? Talk about desperate.
Guys, we need to wake up the Time God and see if he can undo all this. It's our only chance.
Good idea. King Kong, Godzilla, wake up the Time God!
Hey, Time God, it's time to get up, man.
Wakey wakey, eggs and bacon.
What happened?
I'm sorry, what happened? Isn't it obvious? You killed our friends, fought us, and started blasting away our island.
No, this can't be happening.
What? What can't be happening? You caused all this.
I'll explain in just a moment, but please, gather what's left of your friends and teleport out of here.
Guys, get over here.
Alright, let's do this.
What the? Where are we?
We are in Limbo, a place that no living creature can see, unless brought here. Nothing exists, except me and a white void.
Oh, so this is basically your home.
In a sense, but yes.
Okay, but that doesn't explain why you caused all that mess. Why you killed our friends and family 50 years ago. Why you trashed and terraformed this island into a smog-filled wasteland. And why you tried coming back to kill us again.
Alright, listen. I'll explain the whole story. It's very complex, so sit down and hear what I have to say.
So go on, tell us, what exactly happened back there?
Well, it all started about 50 years ago. I was doing my thing, just keeping the space and time continuing in check. Then suddenly, I blacked out. I came face to face with a spirit who said he was looking for ultimate power. I refused, but he ended up taking control of my body. He used my body and my powers for evil, and was out for revenge against GameGodzilla, someone who I once had an issue with in the past, but forgave anyway. I saw him go back to Monster Island where everyone was, and saw him lay waste to the entirety of your family and friends. One by one I watched him kill them all. I couldn't do anything to stop it. I couldn't cry out for help or do anything to fight it. He was just that powerful. I even saw him kill Hedora, turn the grounding into smog. A smog-filled wasteland, that is. I even saw him turn the sky gray. I was controlled for over 50 years until he got an energy signal coming from the same spot where everyone got killed. So we rushed back to find you two in the TABAGS suits.
Wait, you knew about the TABAGS suits?
Yes. GameGodzilla built them as a form of defense to keep me at bay in case if I ever came back for you guys because he thought I was mad at him. Which I wasn't, and never was.
So let me get this straight. The whole time you were puppeteered by someone else for evil?
Yes. I'm so sorry I couldn't control any of it.
Well, can you undo any of the damage that you caused?
As much as I hate to say this, unfortunately, no. He used my most powerful ability against your island. A power that I only use to get rid of broken down places that are beyond repair. Once it starts doing it, not even I can reverse it.
Come on, guys, there's gotta be something we can do.
There isn't. That entire island is going to be destroyed. Everything that comes in contact with it, well, it's as good as it's gone. It's gonna devour its whole way. From the island, to the planet, and eventually the whole universe.
No. This cannot be how it ends. All that fighting, the time traveling, it was all for nothing? Godzilla Jr., listen, we did our best, but that's the fate of our home now. This sucks, but I guess that's life now. Wait, Time God, I have an idea.
What'd you have in mind?
Can you make it so that everything that has happened, from the moment from you being possessed and attacking us, up until now, not happen? You do control the space and time continuum after all.
While that would undo all of this, and that hunk of an island now, that would also mean erasing you guys as well.
What?
What?
you sure there's no other option?
If this is what you guys want, then I'm afraid not. Erasing the entire timeline now is the best and only option we have to undo all this.
But Little Red, Godzilla Jr., Biolante, and Baby Skullcrawler, they can't just go away like that. They're good people. They need somewhere to stay.
Where? I can't just send them to another universe. It just won't be compatible. And plus, they're part of an alternate timeline. A timeline that's now separate from yours. A timeline which you come to avoid and have successfully saved yours. But this timeline has to be erased now.
Son, nephew, I can't just let you go like this. We've been through too much together. Dad, listen. You heard it from the Time God himself. There's no reversing this. We have nowhere to go. Our home is currently being destroyed as we speak. Our timeline has to be deleted.
But I can't lose you guys like that. You mean too much to me.
And you mean the same way to us, but you're forgetting something. Even though we aren't going to be here much longer, you still have us when you guys get home. Your timeline is going to be where you belong, not here. And in a way, we succeeded. We saved your timeline from having to deal with this mess. Now you know how to deal with the problems so your timeline doesn't become all that. We're still always going to be there for you, Dad. And the best part? You guys get to watch us grow up right alongside you. Just because you're fully grown physically doesn't mean you're fully grown mentally. You all have so much more things to learn in life. Take it from us.
First, let me get out of this hunk of a suit. Well then, if I might just say this, thank you both for everything. I'm so happy to see how my little boy grew up in life. A spitting image of his father, with the bright and powerful personality of his mother.
And I'm happy to see how my little boy grew up as well. More of a shining and intelligent leader than his father ever will be, am I right? Ah, that's debatable. And Titanus, thank you for powering those machines for us. We really couldn't have done it without you, or any of you guys for that matter.
I need to get out of this suit as well.
Unclip it from the back. You should be able to climb out of your back compartment.
Ah, that's better. And Baby Skullcrawler, again, I'm really sorry that I ended up killing and eating your father. And I'm especially sorry that we'll never get the chance to see each other again. But I know this for sure. Your dad is one of the most amazing people I've ever met.
Love you.
First word! He said his first word!
And Biolante, even though we just now started getting along, I've always thought of you as a unique sister. Even if it was for all the wrong reasons.
Ah, but we're still family, and I'll miss you a lot, Brother Godzilla, and every one of you.
So, I presume you've all said your goodbyes now?
Yep, we have.
Very well. Farewell, you guys.
You know, I've always liked Spaghetti Tales. Uncle, King Kong.
See you all in a bit. Underground, that is.
See you all in the next video.
I don't believe it. They're actually gone.
Yes, correct. And soon, you guys will be transported back to your timeline.
Time God, before you do that, can you do one thing for me?
Sure, what is it? I can do that. Nothing too major.
Well, I guess this is where we head off now. Thanks for everything, Time God.
Oh, you know I'll always be around. Just with 10 times the security in my head. I just gotta go check on how my little fire twins are doing is all.
Oh my, that's true.
Hey, wait, what about Space Godzilla? He died earlier.
Don't worry about Space Godzilla. He'll be recovered once you guys land back on Birdie Monster Island in 2019.
Thanks again, Time God. Alright, send us back now.
As you wish. And one more thing. Thank you guys for saving me. Without you guys, that entity probably would have done much worse.
All in a timeline's work. Until we meet again, Time God. What happened?
Wait, we're home? We're home! I don't believe it! We're actually home!
Man, I miss Baby Skullcrawler already.
I miss Mexico already.
Oh mate, I miss my band already.
Godzilla? There you guys are. What are you guys all doing over here in a circle?
Playing Duck Duck Goose?
I legit have no idea what's going on.
Little Red, Godzilla Jr., we're home. Dad! Oh, how I missed you! Oh, how I missed you too. It feels like it's been 3,000 years since I last seen you, even though it's only been a few hours.
Yeah, kid. Literally.
Junior, where are you?
Dad, you're home!
Well, don't just stand there. Come over and give your old man a hug. Ah, man, I'm getting too old for these hugs.
Me and Little Red were playing Angry Birds Knock on Wood while you guys were gone.
See? Told you it was the better board game, Godzilla.
In your dreams, Red. Oh, wait a minute, that reminds me. Everyone, come outside with me.
Why did we come out here, Dad?
Violante, I know you're still out here.
What do you want, Godzilla?
What in the world is going on here?
Violante, listen. I'm sorry that I tried to kill you and discard you from my life. I came here because I wanted to start fresh and show the rest of the family to you.
Wow. I never thought I'd ever hear those words coming out of your mouth. But it'll take some time for me to fully forgive you. But if this is really what you want to do, then this is the start of us going on the right track. Also, do I have nephews?
Yeah, I'm Red. I'm Godzilla's best friend, and these are your two nephews, Godzilla Jr. and Little Red.
Wow, you two look adorable.
You had to do it to them, didn't you?
Yep. I missed out for too long.